Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building in Willow Creek again and I'm so excited to show you this house because I really like how it turned out. I feel like it doesn't look that much like a base game house, if you know what I mean. I feel like the base game homes, oftentimes they do all look the same because there are not that many possibilities to build with in the base game, so I'm super happy how it turned out. I did use a bunch of color on the exterior, or not a bunch of, I used red. It's quite vibrant, but I really like that actually. So yeah, it's another base game home, as I already mentioned, for my save file that I'm working on. Still in the early stages, but I already did rebuild most of Willow Creek and there will be videos coming out in the next weeks and months covering that. So this house here is built on a 20 by 30 lot in Willow Creek, as I mentioned. And yeah, I don't know the neighborhood name. I think it's the upper right one. I'm super bad with like neighborhood names. I can't recall them at all. And this house here is for a musician. So you can actually see the two Sims who are supposed to live here in front of the lot standing there. I'm trying my best with creating Sims. It's something I'm not that used to and I'm trying to expand my knowledge there. So I created two Sims and yeah, so the male Sim who lives here, he is an author. No, what am I saying? He's not an author. The last base game build that I did, there was an author living here. He's a rockstar. Pretty much the same, right? Like author and rockstar. No, so he's a rockstar. And I feel like he met his girlfriend on the road, like on tours, and now they are ready to settle down for a house and just, yeah, I feel like maybe the man, he's still up for all of those the rockstar lifestyle. He still wants to like tour and everything, but now they kind of want to have kids and just like settle down. And yeah, so the girlfriend, she is also very much into music. Maybe she was like a groupie or something like that from the band. And she's also into art. So I did give them two offices? What is the plural of office? I don't know. So yeah, both of them have an office. But I thought maybe in the future, like those offices can turn into kids' bedrooms because they do plan on having kids soon. So I thought that was a quite nice and cute idea. So here you can see I've added the color to the house and I think it looks so cool. I really like, I don't know, I like, this is one of my most favorite homes that I built, like base game homes. There's also a little garage in front and this garage door is base game. It is from the debug menu. It comes in various colors. I think there's also like a white one, a gray one, and also a green one. And there's another color, maybe a yellow one, I'm not sure. But here, obviously, I chose the red one so that it matches the house. I also like the red door and everything. It looks super cohesive, I feel like. And here I'm adding some stepping stones because I love those stepping stones. They look amazing. They look so cute. So yeah, just doing some landscaping now. And I'm using a bunch of debug items for landscaping. That's something I'm trying to do recently more as well because they don't cost any money and landscaping can cost quite a fortune, like in The Sims, like well, not only in The Sims, also in real life. Do you know how expensive a tree is? And bushes and shrubs and everything, they can cost a lot. So yeah, I'm just trying to use more debug items for that so that the house itself, like with all the items, it doesn't cost like hundreds of simoleons. So yeah, I'm not too sure how much the whole house is in total. I can feel like because I did place down a grand piano and there's a pool in the backyard, I think it's probably more on the expensive side, but not like too expensive because it's still a small house. It's only for two Sims, potential fourth Sims if they do end up having kids, or if the Sims that you create to live in this house ends up having kids, or just, I don't know, maybe they don't have kids, maybe they just like have their own private offices forever, you know. Offices, it sounds so weird to say. I'm not a native speaker, as you probably noticed by my accent. So, well, sorry for butchering some words here. Yeah, so we are working on the backyard now. As I mentioned, I did give them a pool, and here I'm also adding a hot tub. And I had to use the base game anniversary hot tub. I hate this hot tub so much. It looks horrendous. I don't know, maybe it's the trauma that we got from that update, like the anniversary gift. Like, it was super hyped, and then we got this hot and then we got this hot tub, which looks, well, I don't know. If you have the garden, like one of the packs, how's it called? The perfect patio pack, which was all centered around the hot tub, and then we got a hot tub for free in the base game, and you don't really need to, like, it's weird. We got so many hot tubs with different packs now. Like, the perfect patio pack is just, I don't know, why did we get that stuff pack? We don't need that anymore, I feel like. Yeah, but we are working on the interior now. So here I'm decorating the garage. It's just a little sports room and a little, I did place down this workbench? Yeah, like the crafting thing. Well, yeah, it's called workbench, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so yeah, there was the garage, and now we are working on the house itself. Here we do have a little, like, lounge area, like this is the entry. So there's a fireplace here because I placed a chimney on the exterior, and I always try to make it match. Like, if there's a chimney on the exterior, I'm building a fireplace on the interior. That's something I always try to do, and if it doesn't fit, then I'm, well, let's say like 90% of the times I'm trying to make it cohesive. So yeah, here I'm just trying to add some music related items. I tried my best. And yeah, here I'm placing this grand piano, and it's still a mystery to me, like, why did they give us this huge grand piano instead of a normal sized one? I don't feel like it's normal to have this big of a keyboard or piano in your home. And well, but with various packs, with the new packs, we did got some new smaller sized pianos, so that's at least something. But in base game, sadly not. I placed down a lot of awards here and there so that it looks like the sim, like the man here who lives here is pretty successful with his music. Yeah, everything is very purple on the interior. I mean, the outside is quite red and the interior is purple now. Well, it doesn't always make sense, but I like purple. I think purple is a cute color. So yeah, that was the whole dining and living area, and now we are working on the kitchen. And well, it looks different than my usual kitchens, I would say. I never use those counters and cabinets because they're a base game, and I just try to avoid the base game counters. But since this is a base game house, obviously I had to use base game counters as well. But I do like how it turns out. I think it's quite colorful and it looks cohesive, and I like that. I also like the backsplash that I've used here, like the checkered wallpaper and also the floor. I think that gives a little bit more detail. So yeah, because base game builds, like I mentioned, they can look quite boring, I feel like. I mean, not all of them, obviously, and also I would say some of my base game builds look boring as well, so it's not like I'm hating on your base game builds. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I just try to make it look a bit more interesting. So yeah, now we are working on the upstairs area. So there's a bathroom here. There are 3 bathrooms in total. Downstairs there's a little half bath with just a toilet and a sink. And upstairs we have this bathroom here, which has this shower tub combo. And there's also a little ensuite bathroom for the master bedroom, which you can see there actually. Yeah, there's also another bathroom for your Sims, so 3 bathrooms in total. And here we are working on office number 1. I feel like that was the office for the male Sim, and yeah, I'm just placing down some guitars here so that it looks like I don't know, maybe he's writing his songs here and just producing new music. Sadly, in the base game, we just don't have that many options. I think this whole table music producer thing from Get Famous would look perfect here, but well, it's not base game, so therefore I obviously didn't use it here. But yeah, that's office number 1, and I think soon we'll be doing office number 2, which is for the other sim. Yes, here it is. And I placed down an easel here as well so that the sim can do some drawing here, because I thought she's also into drawing a little bit, like all about the art and everything. And here is the bedroom, and that's the last room we are decorating, so that was it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up, that would help me out a lot, and leave a comment if you want. And also, if you want to see more Sims 4 builds, I would appreciate that a lot if you want to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Of course, you can download the build from the gallery. My ID is Sunnysimsie YT, and also on Patreon you can download the tray files, and both is linked in the description box. So thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Bye!